was
Zodiac.
born.
Chinese zodiac.
So,
Element.
Yeah.
Ooh, I almost said my whole shit out loud.
Wow. Well, there's colors too. Wow.
This
Okay.
is too much. I barely understand the regular zodiac.
It's
Man,
complicated.
damn.
I literally said this and
Oh, it
y'all
is
were
snake.
like, oh, you can't figure it out? And I was like,
Well,
no,
yeah,
it's
'cause we're gonna-
complicated.
Well, yeah, 'cause
You
we're gonna bully
fool.
you. Well, if you
Um,
think I'll ever miss a chance to bully you, even if you're right,
correct. You're a snake.
Yeah.
You're a fucking snake, dude.
But that's so I know that because 89, but what's the elements thing?
Oh, okay, got you. Let's find. Oh my god, I have I don't know if this is accurate or correct, but I will be using it as factual statements. So, wow, these 3D renders are horrific.
you're gonna.
I like how you and Corey were like, yeah, we figured this out while we were hanging out. We should all figure it out, and none of us can figure it out.
Oh my!
I didn't figure out shit.
I'm Earth Dragon.
Somebody told me the answer and I took it for fact.
You just
Oh my
accepted that trust.
goodness.
That's how I treat life.
Okay. I have a document here. I have a. Oh, it's a lot. Okay. Let's see. That's too early. Oh, Earth. Yeah, Earth.
So
You're an earth snake?
Earth snake.
Yeah.
Earth
So you're a worm, dude.
You're a
That's
worm.
a snake is not a worm.
You're a worm, dude.
That's a
You're a
wild.
worm, dude.
Wait, what's your animal?
Me, I'm a boar.
Oh
my
yeah,
sister
you're a little
Wait,
piggy,
pretty
dude.
Wait,
Yeah,
Dead
kitty little
on
pig.
board.
I'm
wait, what year are you, Raph?
95. I'm a wood boar.
Oh my god, you're the same as my sister. That's when Carly's born.
What's up?
Hang out with my
Wood
sister.
boar, team up. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
correct
see who
cat club.
else. Who else?
I don't want to team up with any other fire rats. We'd probably eat each other. I think we're more solitary creatures.
Honestly.
Probably burn something down.
that
burn
would be
shit
a good
down.
time for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then somebody's going down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna post this. Hold on. Let me copy this image. This chuckling.
Yeah.
Is that a horse?
Is it? Yes. Dude,
Yeah,
Kind
it
this
of
is
a horse.
Yeah, it
this
is.
is what I'm talking about. The renderings on this what I'm about to post is they're absolutely
If you're curious,
amazing.
if you're curious what we're fucking talking about, you can look in the Discord.
No.
No, Raph put it in the private one.
Nope,
Put it
it's in the
Oh,
private
well.
channel.
Never
No,
mind.
no,
You can still
it's in the
join the
public
Discord
one.
if you want.
Everyone
Okay.
can out themselves now.
Everyone can out themselves now.
I've made it very
subs.
easy.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Horrendous.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I want to say those might be your colors too,
Okay,
but I don't know.
okay.
Yeah.
Because apparently there's colors attached to them as well, but I don't know if that's
Okay,
if
hey,
this
Raph,
is just
if
their
you look-
organization
if you
or
look-
there's actually colors.
I like how
You
they
look
didn't
under
even
the
try
ear.
to give the bull its whole body. It's just your head.
Nah,
Just the-
you just get
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, Raph, if you look under the year, it also says the element.
Yeah.
The color is just the element.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, I want to
Yeah.
But
be
I'm
a
like,
fucking
what if it's also your color?
rooster? That rooster's fucking alpha as hell.
Yeah, it's so sick. Dude, the monkey
Yeah.
is rad. Honestly, the tiger is what really got me.
Oh, is
She's
that the tiger?
shiny,
Oh.
dude.
Nah,
She's
dude, Tiger
shiny.
seems like a fucking poser, dude.
What are you talking about, dude?
Dude, how
That
much
tiger
how
is
much
shiny.
farts did you fucking smoke before you got on
Dude,
cam?
that is a
That's just a
muscly ass
poser.
tiger.
Nah, dude, it's all
That's
glamour.
a muscly ass tiger with cheetah print right there.
Nah, dog.
Then
Did
it's
you ever
not a
see?
tiger.
Did you ever
It's
see calf
wearing its
implants?
bows.
No, it's a tiger with cheetah print. Cheetah print is a pattern
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Okay.
that the tiger is
Tiger
wearing.
has calf implants. Sorry.
I do also
Sorry,
like
not
the
sorry.
the knee joints in the
Wow,
bunny.
calf implants, yikes.
You know what you could do
Yikes.
with calf implants? You could just put them in other places. So like bigger buys,
Hell
bigger
yeah.
tries, bigger
Bigger buys,
quads.
bigger tries.
Bro, put like 4 calf implants in your quads. Spicy.
Okay, tell me
big.
also.
That's-
Hold on, Corey.
Ne-
Sounds like a terrible
This
idea.
rat
Mm.
is literally ready to fight, and tell me this is not you right now. Tell me this rat is not you. Like what? You're gearing up, dude. You're
Yeah.
gearing up.
I'm fucking ready to fight,
know-
dude. It's fight night at D&D house.
Oh, you're right. I have to finish.
Let's get ready to fucking rumble, dude.
Hey, speaking of that, what a perfect segue. Only 6 minutes into the stream.
Hell yeah.
Hello. Hi. Welcome. If you've never caught us before, we are live from the apocalypse. We are a not-for-profit TTRPG studio that makes actual play content like podcasts and the stream that you are about to watch to raise money for nonprofits and aid organizations. And we are currently in the middle of our holiday fundraising drive, the 12-ish games of Hasmus, benefiting Rainbow Railroad. It's 12-ish because we had more games than that. It may be 12 by the time we're done. We've had some setbacks. It may be less than 12. Who knows? We'll see if current trends continue. But all of that being said, it's all made raising money for Rainbow Railroad, which is a fantastic and very important nonprofit that helps queer individuals, and very specifically in these trying times, trans individuals, get out of unsafe situations and into better ones. So to that end, we just asked if you like what you see here, instead of doing the normal Twitch things like subscribing or giving us bits, you instead take the $5 or the $6 or whatever you can spare. There is no expectation. And you give it directly to Rainbow Railroad instead, because they will do very good things with it. And we just play D&D on the internet. If you are on a desktop or a computer of any kind, then you will see that we have hidden the subscribe button and replaced it with a donate button. You can seek the subscribe button at your own peril, but beware what you may find there. If you are on mobile, though, you can just hit !donate in the chat, and that'll post a link that you can then follow and donate right there. If you are able to locate the subscribe button and survive, then we can't stop you from doing that, especially if you have an Amazon Prime sub that is free, included in your Amazon Prime subscription. Then feel free to throw that in our direction if you want. Twitch does occasionally give us the pennies on your hard-earned dollars, which goes back into supporting the channel and mostly paying artists for new games and art and stuff like that. So yeah, that's most of the stuff and the things. Just be aware that if you do subscribe, Beloved Dimension 20 Dungeon Master Brennan Lee Mulligan will kill a dog. He will murder one dog for every month you are subscribed to this channel. And it's the holidays. And he's trying to get better. I think we should help him. So maybe just donate to Rainbow Railroad instead, if you can. All of that being said, that's the stuff and the things. There are channel points, there are emotes. You can wham me specifically, I guess, if you want to spend 30K of your hard-earned channel points. But there are other things. There's good stuff, there's bad stuff, and a variety of gifts for your pleasure. So all of that being said, I think we can go around and get into our introductions. And we'll start, as always, with JD.
One day I will remember that properly, because I'm so used to us going by alphabetical order. Hi, I am JD. In this game, I play Hunter. They are our agender ranger, and everything is fine.
Said a lot.
Because it's so true.
That's fair. Speaking of everything being fine, Raf.
Hello, I'm Raph. I am your local wood boar. Also playing Max Miller, Barblock. Currently thriving. And just tackled his partner to the ground. And we'll see what's going on.
It's a pretty big word.
Yeah, right.
Partner.
Ooh,
Yeah, partner?
spicy.
We putting labels on things now?
Partner in crime, maybe.
Partner in crime. I did just roll some d20s, and I rolled
Oh,
my
yeah.
new DM dice for you, Will, which is an all black void dice.
Oh, yeah.
Spooky.
And I rolled a
Scary.
nat 20. So
Oh my son of a
is that a good
bitch.
thing? Is that a bad thing? Who
Good
knows?
for me.
Find out.
Good news for me.
I don't think that's great.
Mm,
Big concern.
I disagree.
Jesus. Oh
I'm
god.
sure you would.
Oh god, no.
Moving right along. Julia.
Hi, I'm Julia. Tonight I'm going to be playing Kelly Violet. She's going through another one of her big old life changes. But you know what? She feels good about this one. This one she feels good about for now. We'll see.
Understandable.
We'll see how that lasts for her. But for now, everything is fine.
Everything's coming up, Violet. Wayne.
Hey, hi, how are you now? I'm Corey. I am the Rat on Fire. I'll be playing Wayne Hovacek, the greatest Gretzky player Anun has ever seen. Too good, so good that I had to quit the game. But sometimes you think you're out, but the game pulls you right back in. This is Juniper. She's a cat. Sometimes she's around, sometimes she's not. Goodbye.
Can't handle that picture. Her.
It's the best picture
It's
that's
really
ever been
fucking
made.
good. Hello, hi. My name is Will. I'm also here. I'm one of the storytellers here live from the apocalypse. I run this game and a bunch of other stuff. And tonight, I will be playing everybody else except our very special guest star, Q. How are you?
I'm good, tired mostly, but I'm good. Hi, I'm Q. I'm here playing Kira, the Tua astral self monk, who didn't come here to fuck around.
Oh, nice. Cool. Cool. This is very good and normal. You can still hear me, so that's good.
I think we're
Hopefully,
still on though. Yeah.
we are. We didn't crash. We're just waiting for. Can you see the others?
I can see everyone.
You can see everybody? Cool, then I have to refresh. Nobody
Yeah.
else go anywhere.
I did forget about chat. Oops, sorry, chat.
All right.
Wait,
Cool.
the three little buttons at the top, you click on it,
I'm sorry.
and then all the way at the bottom it says pop out chat.
Hmm.
Gotcha, bro. That's what being a mod's all about, baby.
All right. One thing tight while I refresh every single person's video
Oh, boy.
source. Yeah.
Because I did write down notes, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. Ruh-roh. There's something about a D4, and I don't know where this D4 is coming from. Yes, I have my rage, I have my regular attack, I have my gallows attack, and I have my reckless attack written down. But where is this D4 coming from is what I want to know.
Valid question. Everybody's back. Hey.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
Could have been worse. We did not
We're
crash.
so,
So,
close to
Before
getting.
before the internet decided to getting everybody,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
before I'm so rudely interrupted by the internet, yeah, I came here to get my smooches and also probably hit things. I did make a monk, so
Your time has come.
yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, before we get into any of the fighting, we do have to pick up where we left off last time, which, as Raph so accurately pointed out, was with Hunter being tackled in the process of running away by Max Miller. So, you hit the forest floor. What do you do?
I hate to have to ask this question first, but is Max on top of Hunter?
You're right.
It's a question for Raph.
Usually no, but yes.
This track is labeled sad. Do I have a sexy one?
Try like a mix, like a sad, sexy.
Yeah. Okay. That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't think it was definitely one of those like tackle without a thought, and then I'm like, oh wait, oh shit, oops. Oopsie.
And
Back
so
at the
I think Hunter is trying to like scramble away in any way that they can.
No, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. Max is just bare, not even hug at this point. It's just like a grip. Solid. I honestly like X pose, just trying to grab as much of you as possible to keep you from running. And I think as you're struggling, he is like trying to kind of like put you back on the ground to calm you down. And just says, Hunter, what is going on? What's wrong?
Isn't it obvious, Max?
Is it, I mean, yeah, yes. I know it's weird, but I mean, I'm sure everything's fine.
Nothing is fine. That's, I mean, you see it, don't you? It's clear to all of us. Ryan was right. I'm not real. I'm not real. I'm not meant to be here. I'm not a part of this. If there was any reason for me to even be here, it ended with what just happened with Kelly.
That's not true.
Yes, it is, Max.
This forest, woods, whatever you want to call it, you've told us time and time again that it's alive, and it will not let anyone it deems unworthy within it. The fact that you're still here and you can still lead us and you can still take us to, you can still talk to bugs and things, that's something.
You don't need me to lead you. I'm sure Kelly can do that now, and it doesn't matter, Max. Am I the only one who's seeing this? Am I the only one who's Max, you saw the antlers. What was on the stone that I went through? Antlers. So what?
Maybe that just means that you and Kelly are connected in some way. It doesn't mean that you're replaced.
I can't be replaced if I'm not real, Max. I can't be replaced if I'm nothing.
I don't understand why you keep pushing away. What are you trying to run from? If I let go right now, where will you go? Away? How does that help you? How does that help us? How does that help me?
I don't think I can help you. I think I'm just going to be a liability.
I think you've proven time and time again that you're not a liability. You don't need anyone to protect you. You don't need anyone to defend you. You are incredibly strong, not just physically.
No, I'm not. Why are you trying so hard to stop me, Max?
Because I don't want you to leave. I think, and honestly, I think it doesn't matter whether you're real or not. You're here, and whoever you are, it's real to me. If that is, if you need to find something else, if you need to leave, if you need to, I don't know, be away from us, then fine. Leave. But know that you are wanted here. I won't stop you if this is what you really, really want.
I don't know what I want anymore.
Can I ask? Can I ask you to stay at least for this? At least for these woods, at least till we figure out what's going on. When we leave, if you still want to go, then I'm sure everyone will. If that's what you decide you want to do, then we'll let you go. But for now, just stay. Please.
I'll stay, Max. I'll stay for you.
And I think Max sets Hunter down, and slowly lets them go.
And they don't try to run. They just stand there staring at you, and it's clear that they have no idea what to say or what to do or how to be or who to be in this moment.
And I think Max just draws Hunter into a hug and starts slowly. I think when they open from the hug, he kind of gestures back to the camp question mark where we all were, and just extends a hand.
I don't know if I'm ready for that quite yet.
Then I'll stay here.
You don't have to.
I think Max just sits down.
Amazing. And back in the clearing outside of the tree that Kelly Violet just walked back out of, now with added antlers. Nubs. They're nubs right now. The deer dragon gives one last big yawn, gets back to its very slender feet, and then takes just a couple steps over towards you, Kelly, and ducks its head down and sort of nuzzles at your hand.
And she like pets its head, kind of like not sure what the like protocol is with, like, you know, an ancient question mark spirit element demigod thing, like how like she's like, do you scratch it behind the ears? Is that disrespectful? You just two-finger touch like you when you pet rabbits? Like, she's not really sure what the like is polite.
Yeah,
She does just like, you know, pat it.
I imagine you're kind of like hesitant at first, and it sort of like does almost the cat thing of like bunting, like against your hand, like to just show you like, no, more.
Okay, yeah, she will. If it insists that it's, he's like, all right, well, this has been a lot for first thing in the morning.
It's true. You feel remarkably well rested, but it is early. I guess that leaves the rest of you with a choice to make. Where do you go from here? You had a plan and a destination in mind. Two of your group have run off. What do you want to do?
Well, so Kelly Violet, hey, what's going on? What's going on? You got some new headgear going on. Can you like summon a horse or a thorse or like a drorse, like a
No,
dragon horse or like a
Prob-
dragon, like a thorn dragon or like a threer, like a thorn deer?
You asked so many questions in a row.
I have no idea. I just woke up.
You should try.
I just woke up. The last time I just woke up from some kind of large bodily traumatic event, there was no uh immediate change. It was a lot more gradual. The whole being semi undead and also the electricity thing. So I don't know. Probably will figure it out as I go. This wasn't what I thought was going to happen necessarily. I was expecting, I'll be completely honest with you, I was expecting the bird to come back.
You're just trying to steal people's things, huh? 'Cause birds are kind of Max's thing. Don't do any like ice stuff or like mammoth stuff. Are your horns itchy? Are they itchy?
I will have you know that the bird thing happened before I ran into Max. The bird's how I survived my jump off of a very, very tall, unsurvivable wall.
That is true.
We all kind of gotta just find our
More
own
stories.
thing, you know.
The more stories I hear from you all, the wilder they get.
It's fair. It's really fair.
Yeah.
Arrow
So
was a
should
really
we-
inhospitable place.
So obviously
Yeah.
we have a place to go, and I could imagine our friends are probably gonna come back. Do we let them do a little toss in the hay, or should we go after them, or should I send Borkus? Do you think they have like a sock on a branch or something?
I don't.
Or do you guys want to just continue our brunch until they come back?
I don't think the body language coming off of Hunter was a particularly
Nope.
romantic.
That's also it's not what I got from that interaction either.
So I don't think
They have a really particular relationship I find strange. They lick horses and whatnot, so who's to say what they do out there in the
Excuse me?
woods? What if they come across a horse?
What?
What are you talking about?
Right. I'm sorry, they lick what?
Is that a euphemism, Wayne?
I
Nope, that's
wish.
dead on. That's dead on balls accurate.
I wish
It
it
is
was a
canon
euphemism.
now.
It's dead on balls accurate.
No. Okay.
We're a
Please
group. We're a
tell me that's
group.
not where they lick them.
We're a group.
Mhm.
All right,
My
we can't
God.
go anywhere without our group, and I feel like they got to work through some shit. I mean, who? We're probably not going to be here all day. We might be here all day, but we should
I mean,
wait and see when they come back.
should we? Okay. Quick question. Did y'all clean up camp before you came here? Or do we need to go get our stuff?
Let's go get our stuff. Yeah, you know what? Let's go back to the camp anyway. We'll leave like a little sign. We went back to camp and just leave it right here, right in the clearing.
Let's give them time to speak and things, and let's just go gather our things while I try to figure out what's going on now. Because also there's this thing. There's this thing. This green thing.
Yeah, though that one's weird. Be honest.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird.
Listen. This thing reacted in like when two things are the same frequency and you hold them up near each other and they make the like they sound. That's what this deer thing sounded like with my spiritual weapon. So I thought this was gonna be more of that. And now I gotta
Okay.
do biometrics or something and figure out what's different now. Because this is different.
Right.
Just push really hard. Just like think super hard. We don't have to do that right now. If you want to do that in the privacy of your own tent or in the woods, but just give it a shot at pushing really hard. Let's see what happens.
You keep pushing. I'm gonna learn how to summon hail. Just to fuck with you.
That's fucked up.
You're fucked up.
Don't you dare touch
Causing
another
problems
puck.
on purpose this morning.
Kelly.
And after I called you for help and everything.
In the aftermath of this conversation, or during the conversation, you are instinctively aware when Wayne mentions summoning a Thorse or similar, that the dragon deer, or deer dragon, however you want to call it, is the same type of being that Callisto is. A spirit of some kind.
Hunter's been walking around with a little demigod this whole time.
Oh
my
no.
God.
But yeah, it's a spirit of the forest given a concrete shape.
And it likes eggs.
Loves eggs.
Loves eggs.
Cool. All right.
I mean,
you will have to give it a name, but feel free to think on that.
Oh God, it's coming with us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's following you.
Oh God. No, I've already got a child. A child. Oh,
Bringing home a pet.
no. This is like what my dad always said. You don't feed them or they'll come home with you.
Yeah, it's that thing where
It's
like you
even
take
worse when you name them.
you take 2 steps and then you hear it take 2 steps behind you and then you like stop it stops, then you look back at it and it's just like looking at you expectantly.
Oh no. Okay.
And it's just going to follow you back to camp. So you head back there, you leave a message for Hunter and Max, letting them know where to find you. Are the two of you just like sitting in silence until you feel ready to go back, Hunter?
I think Max is at least.
I think Hunter is for the most part as well. They're just sitting there crying, trying to be quiet about it, and not really looking at Max, just like having their eyes on the ground.
I think Max is just sitting, doing the thing where it just like between. He's like he can't. His thighs are too thick to sit at crisscross applesauce, so he just kind of sits with his legs kind of out, and it's just like ripping at the grass, like picking up a blade of grass and then just kind of like tearing at it and like looking over at Hunter and just trying to give him some space.
And Hunter, you're sitting there and crying, as one does.
Yep.
You hear the crunch of leaves underfoot a little bit behind you. And then you feel very familiar sensation of something, of lips sort of like nuzzling at you. Not human ones, though. You
Somehow
looking.
that clarification was worse.
That's worse.
Is it?
I mean, just the way that
Lips
sentence was
nuzzling
phrased.
you?
It's Callisto, but all
Not
right.
human?
I thought it was a very obvious horse thing, but okay.
I mean, yes, but when you have to specify not human,
Well, yeah. um, but yeah, you feel Callisto like nuzzling at your neck, and you didn't summon them, but that was never really something that you had to do in the Heartwood.
I think feeling that Hunter does like shift enough to turn to look back at Callisto and to scratch the side of his head.
He closes his eyes and leans into it, and then reopens them, tosses his head. The thorny rose vines that grow where a mane would normally be shakes. And he looks at you very meaningfully. his presence and the message that he is sort of silently trying to communicate to you. You know, on an intrinsic level, that Callisto is saying that you belong. He's still here at your side. No matter what happens.
And I think there's a moment where like Hunter starts arguing with Callisto just out loud. And Max just sees them stand up and look at Callisto and shake their head and say, No, no, I'm sorry, you're wrong about that.
Did I say something?
No, Max, I was talking to him.
Callisto
Proceed.
just does like a big exhale, tosses his head again, a little more like agitated this time.
You don't have to be so insistent. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're still here.
Takes a couple of meaningful steps towards you, and then like headbutts you in the middle of your chest, not hard enough to hurt, but just enough to like make you take a step back, stumble, then turns away. And I don't think this is something Max has ever seen before, but as he does that, his form kind of shimmers and shifts a little bit, and he becomes smaller. Like, he probably wouldn't be large enough to ride in this form, but he does have wings. He unfurls, flaps a couple times, and takes off.
And Hunter just calls after him. Oh, now you're showing off. I think he might want us to follow him, Max.
In the air? Can you fly?
No, Max. I think out of the two of us, you were the one more likely to have wings.
Therefore, like, you know, let's go.
In this form, there is a sort of like gnarled tree branch horn that also comes out of the middle of Callisto's head.
What?
He's sort of a darkish green color, and sort of sprouting where his mane would be and all down his back are like a pinkish flower, like a cherry blossom.
I'm obsessed with this form. Magical girl form for Callisto. I love it.
We'd love it for him.
He's such a cutie.
And I think as you follow him, you'd be able to see that he like lands sort of briefly on a tree branch, like 100 yards off, stops, looks back at you, waits for you to start moving in that direction before taking off again.
How fast? I feel like how fast is Callisto going?
He's waiting for you, so it doesn't really
Okay.
matter.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah. He's not trying
Max
to race
is
you.
running like purposefully a little bit slower to just stay in line with Hunter.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's your max speed, buddy? What's your max speed?
It's 40.
Okay, yeah, you are needing to slow down for that. Okay.
Just like sprinting ahead and then like, oop, jogging back.
Yep.
Staying in pace.
Amazing.
Hunter is just over here distracted by Max mentioning his wings, and they're wondering, never mind, we're not going to go into that. We don't need to delve into wing kink. It's fine.
What is happening tonight? Goodness. Q's the only one here for smooches, need I remind you?
Yeah.
Right.
You called dibs.
It's true.
Sure did it.
What?
One smooch per episode.
Incredible.
That's the union contract.
That's the union contract
That's the
now.
union
Yeah, no,
contract.
I got
Legally
minimums to
mandated.
maintain. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Legally.
Incredible.
Fantastic. So if you follow Callisto does head back in the general direction of the camp that you came from. So you probably don't even see the note that your fellows left behind. But once you start to get close, Callisto lands on another tree branch that is a little farther out in the direction where you were originally heading. And like waits again. Presumably this time for all of you.
That was going to be my question.
Oh, great. You guys found my note.
Did you know that Callisto can fly?
Callisto can fly. I thought that was your thing. I just assumed if anybody was going to fly, it'd be you or Kelly.
I thought
What
birds were my thing.
I jumped.
Everybody's changing
So,
up their things. It's hard to keep track.
I still pointing up to the like ravens above me. Still, I'm on brand here.
I mean, nothing's changed with me.
I haven't changed anything about me. Sorry.
Thinking of wearing a hat. Anyway, we packed up all your shit. Let's head out.
Oh. Hold, please. Hunter. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is Max doing his head gestures?
It's the answer I expected, honestly.
You ran away clearly upset.
Yep.
But you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we headed to, honestly? Like, where are we going?
We are still going to that communal meeting place where Hunter's family might be.
To address chat, Hunter does not need to roll if Hunter is not making any effort to conceal the fact that they are lying.
Absolutely not.
So.
Yeah, they might have been going, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think at this point you just kind of assume if Hunter says they're fine, they're like obviously not fine.
I feel like you could just assume Hunter's not fine.
Say, do we see the tear tracks in the dirt? Oh.
Red puffy eyes.
Yeah.
We're just like Okay.
Branches
At it
in their
again.
hair, like dirt on their clothes.
Oh, that dirt's never coming out of that mesh tank top.
Nope. Your family's gonna be so shocked when they see you. You've gone through a anime phase. You've got a gun.
It's true.
You've got a
True.
Oh
boyfriend.
yeah.
Got so much to show them.
As you are like standing around and gathering your stuff, whether Callisto grew impatient or not, you're not positive, but suddenly there's sort of a thrush of wings and Callisto lands, still in his air form, and approaches the deer dragon creature. And they sort of see each other. Callisto trots over. They circle each other like a couple of times. And the deer dragon sort of lowers its head as Callisto like raises his. They almost sort of touch. There's a little bit of like a little bit of electricity that sort of flashes between their noses. And they both sort of start giving off a soft glow. The deer dragon sort of glowing lavender. Callisto, kind of a vibrant greenish color. And then that connection or whatever it is seems to break. Glow fades. Callisto turns back towards you, trots right past you. Hunter, as he passes you, gives another like impatient snort.
You were the one flirting.
Doesn't acknowledge that comment.
Well, shall we?
All right. Callisto, wings spread, starts to sort of crouch almost to take off the same way that you've seen him do a couple times now, but then freezes, starts to look around. And sure enough, as he does that, as he starts to look around, you realize that it's become quiet again in the Heartwood. You realize that there's no sound of birds or rustling or wind in the branches or anything like that. All you hear is a creaking noise. When you look around, I'm gonna need perception checks.
Oh boy.
19 minus 1 is 18.
Oh yeah.
28.
I was so proud to get a 19. I look like
Listen.
a goof.
19 is great.
14.
You should be proud. It's really good. I got a 21.
Hell yes.
18 for Kelly.
Okay.
Oh, we're tied.
So you look around, all of you, in this silence, everyone except Max. You'll realize at the same time, if you're not hearing any wind, what is making that creaking noise?
Spooky.
And
Max
then
is whistling.
Suddenly,
Got some gas.
suddenly, branches from the trees all around you slam down into the dirt at each and every one of you. Max, you are caught off guard on this, unfortunately. So they're going to get advantage, but everybody else going to be real normal. Real normal.
Barbs can't be surprised, is what Raph is going to say.
Yeah, probably. It sounds like something they'd say. So we'll do
I'm
Max.
reading my notes.
Don't worry. I've read your notes before.
We'll do
Thank
Max
you.
first.
Barbs can't be surprised.
It says I can't be surprised at the beginning of combat. I can act normally on my turn as long as I rage first.
TM can also fuck you however they want.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I sure can.
It hasn't been my turn yet, so.
It's true. It's true. 27 hits you?
No, actually. Absolutely.
Seems unlikely. And then what about a 25?
Yes.
Cool.
Dog,
cool,
we're
cool,
only
cool.
level 9.
I know. You've described Max as like pretty solid in the
Beefy,
past,
yeah.
like very big, very solid. Would you consider Max maybe an object or structure?
What?
Just asking for.
Depends on who's
Weirdly
asking,
specific
dude.
question.
Would Max like to be objectified?
When is he not?
Cool, that's what I thought you were gonna say. No, all right. I'm not gonna count you as an object or structure. So you're just gonna take 32 bludgeoning damage.
32.
32.
That's bad. Okay.
It's fine. Let's see here. We've got 4 of you left. Yeah, that's perfect actually. Hunter, does a 27 hit you?
Yep.
All right, you're gonna take 16 bludgeoning damage. Kira, what about a 28?
Looking at my character sheet, yeah, 28 fucking hits me,
Okay.
bud.
All right, 16 bludgeoning damage for you as well. Kelly Violet, that's only a 12. I'm assuming that's not going to hit.
That's a fucking
Nice.
miss.
Hell yeah.
And Wayne, 24.
That hits me.
16 bludgeoning damage.
No
Take
problem.
my little rogue ass out of here.
And I think what we will do, let me actually do this real quick. Everybody has the battle map ready to go. Gonna switch scenes real quick, and then we're gonna switch scenes real quick. And we will set things up, and then it's a little bit early for us, but we'll go ahead and take our break, I think. So in the meantime,
apples?
That feels
yeah,
like
there's
a
an apple
threat.
tree.
Aww, we can pick
There sure
apples.
is.
Eat the shit out of those
Just
apples.
like that scene from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. If we eat the apples, do we get health?
Chop these fuckers down.
Do you get health if you eat the apples?
Yeah.
Maybe. Only one way to find out.
Oh, easy.
Eat a
Stretch my
bunch
neck
of
out.
them.
Grab it like a giraffe.
Absolutely
Is
not.
that the beast
What
form
a
you're gonna
normal
take?
thing to say.
Like a
Yeah.
horrible.
Reach out with my
inhale it.
tongue like a giraffe.
You inhale it like a snake.
I don't even chew it. I just swallow a whole apple.
I
Why
don't.
wouldn't
Like
you
those-
do
No,
it?
don't. No,
Like
not
those-
that.
Like those ostrich. Wait, is it the
Dude.
ostrich in
Bro,
Fantasia?
come on.
Oh, in the ballet part where they're dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
I
Hey,
can do some of that.
bro, you good?
Process.
Is my question. You good?
Pancreas, what you doing?
For me or for who?
What?
For whomst.
I'm
Fine.
fine.
What did I do?
Me?
I'm
talking about Max.
Swallowing whole apples. You good?
As long as you're not eating too many seeds, you're fine.
That's true.
There-
Too many seeds.
There was a guy who I went to elementary school with,
Oh boy.
and
A
every
whole ass
time,
man? A guy?
Oh, that's grown man.
Every time the school lunch was those like chicken patty sandwiches,
Mm-hmm.
this man, this boy,
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
person who lives forever in my mind would dislocate one side of his jaw and put the whole sandwich in his mouth at once, whole, and then relocate his jaw.
Unhinged.
No, that's not
Literally.
acceptable.
Wild.
His name was Fred.
Mhm.
I was in 4th and 5th grade with him.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you went to a school for demons.
Mm.
Truly, though.
That makes more sense. I forgot.
My
My bad,
elementary
my bad.
school
Cryptids. It's
mascot was a
obviously a
raccoon.
They
cryptid
still
college.
served chicken patties at demon school?
Yes,
Yeah,
because
I mean, well,
it was
yeah.
raccoon.
It's hell food, so yeah.
They brought this woman in from Florida. She came up from Florida to be our new principal.
What?
And
Florida.
Wow, they were really
She-
scraping the
I'm
bottom of the
so
barrel
sorry.
there.
she introduced herself. She because we didn't have an auditorium at the school, so everyone always met in the cafeteria. And she introduced herself, and she was like, "I used to wrestle alligators, so I'm not afraid of any of you." And we were like, "Okay, bitch, whatever." And then she made us say an additional prayer after the Pledge of Allegiance, and all of us like collectively looked around at each other like, "We're not doing
That
this."
doesn't
Is that
sound
not
legal.
illegal?
Sounds illegal.
Guess
I'm
it depends
pretty
on who
sure
you're
that's
praying
legal.
to.
Listen,
Cthulhu?
everything's legal
Pray
at
to
the
George
raccoon
Washington.
school, apparently.
Well, on that exciting note, I think we're going to go ahead and take a break, but everybody can go ahead and roll initiative real quick.
Oh, buddy!
And then we'll pick up with that in 10 minutes or so. So stick around. Don't go away. We'll see if our friends survive. Hello. Thanks for sticking around. Welcome back.
Hello.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Threatened.
Wait.
Hello.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Cool.
Hello.
Let's get right back on into it, shall we?
Nothing.
And last we left our heroes about to fight some trees, it seems like. So let's do that, shall we? First up in the initiative order, it's actually going to be one of the trees.
No.
Believe it or not, it did roll a natural 20.
I can't believe trees are faster than us, guys. Come on. Buckle
Listen.
it up.
Listen,
True.
this is their
What are we
preferred
doing?
terrain. This
And they
is
kind
their
of-
preferred terrain.
They kind of have the element of surprise a little bit. Damn. Hate that for you all. So this thing, so this massive absolute unit of a tree is just gonna kind of like shift forward a little bit. It's not walking, like it's not animating. It doesn't have a face or anything. It is fully just a tree. But it kind of like shifts forward enough that you are all much closer to it. And it is going to, let's see here. It's going to try to hit Wayne. Some branches are going to sweep down out of the canopy at Wayne, two of its biggest branches in rapid succession.
Is this tree number 3?
This is tree number 3, yes. Yeah. Zoom out a little bit on that. There we go.
The ASMR of this fight is prime material. Let me tell you right now.
It's absolutely true. All right, let's see here how we do, shall we? That's very good. That's a 29 and a 26. So I am rolling, for those of you who know what's up, my Nikolai dice, which means they crave blood.
No.
Okay. 20. That's gonna be 27 bludgeoning damage on that attack, Wayne. And then only.
Oh, I got it. Don't you worry. I got it.
Okay. Good. Only 18 bludgeoning damage on the second one.
Gotcha. That's good. That's not a problem for me.
Glad to hear it. Fortunately, the rest of them rolled very poorly. So next up, I believe, is going to be Kelly.
Okay. Well, I don't love any of what's happening here. And I guess the question is kind of answered with the fact that tree number 3 kind of shambled closer to us, that like they can follow us if they so choose.
It didn't walk. Like it shifted through the earth with its root structure, but like it didn't pull its roots out of the earth, if that makes sense. So it moved through the earth, but it's like almost like it's dragging itself. It wasn't particularly fast. You don't know how fast it could move if it had to, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not walking.
Okay. And is there any there's not really an investigation roll that I can make to see if there's like anything obviously different about these trees? Like,
Roll a nature check.
oh, nature check. It's a flat roll. Let's see what happens. I haven't rolled this dice yet tonight. Flat 18.
Flat 18 is very good. I mean, because you are like, the Heartwood chosen one, the super special
Fuck yeah.
hero of the Heartwood, I think that you can feel something is wrong. Not that these trees are sentient or anything like that, but you can tell that they are more like they're being puppeted than anything else. More like something is forcing them to do this. Almost like somebody wielding a knife or a sword.
Okay, that does not make my decision on whether or not we have what to do any easier.
I mean, you could, just take a turn to see what happens and let them attack you more.
I feel like you would enjoy that a great deal.
Would.
Don't feel like we would.
It's fair.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, we're on the same initiative order, I think. We're both at 20, right?
You
Yeah.
are. Kelly, do you want to, hold your action or delay or something like that?
Do you want to just let me go first?
Yeah, I'll let Wayne go first because like I feels real fucked up
It's fair.
to fight them,
It's
but
fair.
also they smacked the shit out of everybody.
It's true. So you want to let Wayne do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Wayne do something.
Okay. I will say, Wayne, real quick before you do anything, Kelly, your friend acts on your initiative tick and is going to run around the outside of this fellow, this tree right here, to the other side of it, and is going to kind of land, it just books it. It is fast, moving around this thing, and it kind of lands with its legs spread out, pulls its head back with a big inhale, and when it breathes out, it shoots a line of lightning
Sick.
that hits the tree right in front of it and then passes through to the tree on the other side.
Very cool.
Yeah. So they're going to make some saving throws, but they are trees. This is not, dexterity is not their strong suit. And they are, actually, one of them is going to make it.
Shit.
But that's okay. So the first one, number 3 there, is going to take 22 points of lightning damage. And the second one, number 2, is going to take 11 points of lightning damage. All right. that is what he's going to do on his turn. Wayne, you are free to do whatever you want.
All right, bonus action. I'm going to cast Searing Smite on my blade. What it comes out as is because it's got that long silvery arm, so it forms into a long Gritsky stick, but it starts to spin like a helicopter blade. And I'm going to attack this. I guess I'll attack number 3 because he's right next to me and he's smacked me in the back of the head. Let's see, what's my attack bonus? I actually forget. All right, this is plus 10 to hit. Yeet. Oh, that's a crit. Let's go!
Hell yeah.
So you can't see what's behind the camera. I could have just prepared that reaction.
It's true,
so
yeah.
that's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
I'm gonna go ahead and just starting off. Somebody mark this for me. I'm also gonna go ahead and third level smite because how could you not?
How could you not?
So how could you not? A third level smite is 4d8. So I'm going to roll 8d8. And then I'm going to roll an extra d10.
And
then I'm going to roll 2d6.
The typings of this damage is going to matter. So just make sure you keep track of that.
Okay. Then let's go ahead and just start out with regular attack. So with a regular attack, I'm going to go ahead and do. So that was 11 plus 4, so 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Then this is going to be 8d8. Oh, that's 9. Fuck. Oh, sorry, Lo Siento.
Sorry, just get rid of the lowest, you know.
Whoa, that was so many. That's 36 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then we're going to do 2d6 points of fire damage with the Searing Smite. So that's 6 points of fire damage. And let me go ahead and just read this to you. Attack deals an extra 1d6. Blah, 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 blah. All right. On its turn, it's going to make a Constitution saving throw, or it's on fire. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And that was my first attack. With my second attack, I'm going to go ahead and yeet.
I will
that's
also say,
go ahead.
Before we move on to your second attack, I will just say that you are hacking at this thing with your Gritsky stick, which is glowing, and there's fire on top of that, and you cleave into this tree like you are chopping wood on TikTok for a predominantly female audience, and that fire damage. I mean, listen, predominantly. I said predominantly, not entirely. I'm right there with you.
I get the lady that chops wood.
Oh, okay.
Blonde one?
All right. Fair.
Yeah.
With the sword, I also get her, which is, fun brand.
She's also very good.
She's also very good. Anyway, long story short, that 6 points of fire damage maybe looks more like 9 points of fire damage.
Lit. But the other damage looks like it's doing damage.
Yeah, the other damage looks normal, but
Okay.
just for your edification.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know how I'll use my next bonus action next turn. And then for my second, I rolled a 4 plus 10 is 14. Does that hit?
It's a great question. Close. It does not hit, unfortunately.
Then I'm going to go ahead and use my channel divinity to add plus 10 to that to make it a 24.
I mean, that's close, but no, that hits.
Then I'm going to go ahead and I'll use a second level Divine Smite on that. Why not? 1, 2, 3. So just starting out with radiant damage, that is 17 points of radiant damage. And then with the glaive itself is 10 points of glaive damage.
Which is slashing, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. You have hacked away at this tree. It's not down, but it's not looking great either.
I imagine it's like spinning like a helicopter blade, and then with the radiant, it looks like a lightsaber, and then with the flames, it looks like a flamethrower shooting out the back of it too. And And just let me
Incredible.
know when it's his turn, because he's gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right,
I
I
end
will.
my turn. I've done enough things. I end my turn.
Fair enough. All right, yeah, he's the top of the round, so keep me honest. Kelly, do you want to do anything, or do you want me to move on in the initiative?
I mean,
You don't have
yes,
to.
I think I will summon my spiritual weapon. I'll bop it over here near Hunter.
Okay, let me put that out for
Why
you.
is it so big?
Great question.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can you resize it?
Let's find
So-
out if I can.
I can do it if you can, but if you can, yes, all right, good.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
Oh, wait, somebody's doing that. It's not me.
somebody's doing it. Who's
Oh.
doing that?
Horse
Oh, no,
lover?
you-
I believe that would be Raph.
Raph, get off of my spiritual weapon. Why can't
I'm
I
trying to
resize my
help. I'm trying to make it bigger.
Horse lover.
No, I
No,
want to make
other-
it smaller. Why can you resize my spiritual weapon and I can't?
Horse lover. It's the
I don't
name you
know.
chose for yourself.
I can move it, but I can't make it smaller.
All right,
Can
did
someone
you?
please make it smaller?
Yeah, I'll do it. Raph, stop. God.
Those fucking fingers of yours. Always trying to do something.
All right, place it where you want it.
All right,
Trying to
thank you. I want
help.
to put it over here. No, come back. This does not want to be my friend. I want to put it. Yeah. So
right.
Kelly drops it over here by Wayne, and it does get unattacked, so it will bop.
Raph, I see you. Unclick that spiritual weapon right now.
You're on- it-
Okay, I'm not touching it. I didn't realize it was still clicked.
get your hands off my orb.
Sorry.
Stop touching people's
Anyway.
orbs.
I think I will cast the spiritual weapon at 3rd level so that it can do a little bit of a more serious bap, I think.
Okay. Spiritual
Does
weapon.
22 hit?
22 does hit.
Okay.
Bro.
That is a percentile dice, not a d8.
How much damage did I do to that thing?
I can
Does
tell
it look
you.
hurt?
Yeah,
Is
it looks pretty fucked up. It looks pretty
Okay.
hurt. You did almost 100 points of damage.
No, weak.
And Kelly does 9.
That's 9. That's to number 2?
Yeah.
All right.
That's I am still looking around to see if there's anything that can like shake these trees loose aside from us just whacking them.
I mean, with your 18 nature check, I would say that that's probably high enough to know that trees don't have brains. So it's not like they're being mind controlled. It's like they're being physically manipulated. Yeah.
Like a parasite.
Yeah, kind of. Like the parasite that lives inside of you and Hunter. Moving on down the initiative line.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that's Max. Or Kira. Actually, probably Kira. Kira, you probably have the
Probably
higher
Kira.
dexterity.
My dex is only 12, so.
Had a
Yeah.
That's
feeling.
me for sure.
Well, good.
I'm still in shock that I just got smacked, bro.
Okay, so if my math is right, that's 10 feet. Okay, now question.
Yeah.
The 10 feet, is it just like to the circle? Like, does that count for their area?
Yes.
Or do I have to be like, okay, hell yeah. Okay, cool. Then I think if I move like one right here. Okay, cool. That's 10. That's 10. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. All right. So Kira gets into stance. The Gritsky stick that he normally carries around with him goes out behind him, and the mask that comes down when he takes on the astral self. Normally his face is extremely calm. The mask is a rigid, snarling face The eyes are mad, and from his sides come out two additional spectral arms that have very sick claws, and sort of from him, but not from his throat. It's more sort of like an area thing. It's like the air around him screams. And I need all of them, because I am in the middle, I need all of them to make DC 16 dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, they are not good at that. Also, it's giving Casey Jones.
I don't remember
I mean, a
Casey
little
Jones
bit.
having 2 extra arms though.
You don't? You don't
I
remember
don't
that?
remember that one. Which timeline was that when Casey Jones had 2 extra arms? Is that the timeline when Casey Jones was a girl?
That's
One of
the
the fucked up
So-
future timelines, probably.
that's the Ben
Casey
10verse.
Jones. It's Casey Jones if he was a Borderlands siren.
Hell yeah. I fucking love that. Oh, they all failed.
Hell yeah. Cool beans. So they're going to take 2d6 points of force damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So that is 9 points of damage.
Okay. To each of them.
And now, which one hit Wayne? It was 3?
3. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. How's that one looking? Look, it's looking fucked up, right?
Yeah, not good. Like, I would say that
Okay.
Wayne chopped through half of its trunk fully, and then there's some like
Gotcha.
scorching and fire stuff on top of that.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think Kira will move forward, the stick passing between his different arms, and whereas, Wayne is certainly power, Kira is agility, and he will target the points that Wayne has already hit and sort of keep targeting them until they are nothing. At least that's the hope. So we got attacks to do.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, let's go. Alrighty, cool. So one of them was a 17, the other one was an 18.
Those are both hits.
Hell yeah, cool beans. I doubt a tree can be stunned, so we're not gonna worry about it. Just not gonna worry about it. I am gonna flare your blows, however. Wait, I can't. Starting the astral self is a bonus action. I can't do another thing. Unfortunate. I mean, still, that's pretty good. So we'll just take the 2 attacks and be satisfied.
I will let you know you're probably going to be fine.
Fantastic. Also, I am attacking with my weapon, which is certain death. So it can't regain hit points till the start of my next turn. Just
Shit.
Cool.
throwing that out there.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah. It's a monk
What a
weapon,
fucking
baby.
dumpster this
Yeah.
tree.
So
Gotcha. All right, so that's 5 plus 8. And then
Might as well be Tuesday.
5 plus 3, 8.
Might as well do
Nine.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, innit?
Tuesday, innit?
Tuesday, innit? Yeah, so it's gonna be another 17 points of aim hash.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Another 17 points of damage.
Homage.
Holy shit. All right. There is a loud creaking sound, and the tree starts to tip one way and then tip another way, much like a tree that was about to fall would.
Oh, ruh-roh.
But it is hanging on by a thread.
Mother bitch.
It is very close to falling, but it is not quite there.
Unfortunate.
It's all right. It's all right. Somebody's gonna get it. Let's see. We've got that was Kira, so now it's Max.
Yay! Okay. So Max is going to actually hold on. Let me just giggity. Perfect. Okay. And bop and bop. Okay. Wait. Okay, yeah, good. Okay. Okay, so Max is going to rage, obvi. You see the black, like smoky tendrils that are usually hidden underneath his clothing just creep and crawl all over his skin. And you see that kind of smoky blackness come about him, and you watch the grotesque transformation into this strange giant bird monster. This time you see instead of a giant like toothy beak, he his the back of his clothes and his bones kind of elongate to form a long it looks kind of like a very very long bird tail, but at the end it looks like a claw, and I have a tail now. Okay. And thus begins the rolls. So d10 first and foremost because I raged, which is an 8 stick plus 7. Okay, so I guess I'm 10 HP, which is good because I need it. Math. Whoops. There we go. Okay. All right, and I'm going to attack. I guess number 2 is being attacked right now.
Depends. Everybody's attacking different things.
I'll just attack the one in front of me, number 1.
Okay.
Max is just going to like turn, and the tail is going to come out and just slash at the tree.
And that has reach?
It has reach, 10
Cool.
feet.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Oh, and I'm going to... Is this considered melee? I don't know if it is.
I mean, yes.
Yes? Yeah. Okay, great. I'm going to attack recklessly then.
Okay. Anything else you think you might be forgetting or that you might need to like...
I wrote everything down. I promise. I wrote everything down. Cool. If I'm forgetting anything at this point, that's on me. You know,
just feel free to interrupt me, if you forget anything and then you need to.
I will definitely let you know.
Great.
That is a 22 to hit the tree.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hell yeah. 22. Oh wait, 21. I'm so sorry. I was looking at the wrong one.
Still gonna hit, but I accept your apology.
Okay, cool. Yay! Okay. Tail does. Now let me find my dice. 1 plus. Yay! Oh wow! Woohoo! I rolled a 1, so I do 5 damage. Plus, no, I do 7 damage.
Listen,
since I rolled so good.
And what kind of damage is that?
That's piercing.
Okay, cool. You do 3 damage.
What? No, don't tell me that. That hurts my soul.
Oh, sorry, you weren't supposed to hear that.
That's fine. After I do that, like in full circle, pull out Gallows, and I'm going to use. Hold on. The first level version of Gallows, which I'm going to throw it out at 20 feet. And I'm going to hit the one, number 3. And I'm going to slice at this guy.
So you lash number 1 with your tail claw, which is fucked up, and then you pull the axe off of your back and swing it on the chain that it is attached to, the gallows blade on a chain.
And I swing it at number 3. So, come on, brother. That's not good. I'm gonna probably miss because
we have 7 advantage in the pool. Oh, I will say it's been sitting there for a long time.
Oh, I can't attack recklessly again.
When you attack
Yeah.
recklessly, it's for the whole turn. It's not
No,
just
it's
for
just
one
for the
attack.
first one.
Nope,
Yep.
it's not. It's for the whole turn.
Nope.
It is. I
Your
promise
first
you,
attack on your
You just have
turn, you
to
can decide to
determine
attack
it at the first.
recklessly.
but it works for the
Oh,
whole turn.
during
It's
this
like shield.
turn. Wow,
Like
thank you.
shield.
I'll do it again.
There you go.
What I'm here
Thanks,
for, dog.
Corey.
Why would you argue with Corey about the
I
rules?
want to be
Literally-
right, dude. I want to be.
Actually,
I
Corey,
want to be
I
right
don't
so
want to hit.
bad.
Literally
I
at
wanna
the
be
top of
right,
the
I'm
introductions,
sorry.
you were like,
Yeah.
Corey
Okay,
has
well, listen, if you want to be right,
I want to
read
prove
the
that I know
ability,
this,
fam. Like, I don't
but
know
I
what to
clearly
tell
don't.
you.
Yeah, maybe like read the ability if you want to be right. I don't know.
Actually,
Yeah, that's in
Yeah,
18.
but I don't know.
actually, DM, we did have homework last night.
Listen,
There has to be a reason why I did these math problems.
I did all this work. Okay, something has to show for it.
The 18,
Yeah,
is
18,
gonna
I don't-
hit. 18
Oh,
is gonna
yay.
hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Gallows is a
Look at that.
plus
Look at
2d6.
this teamwork.
Scrack, crack, 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 crack. Here we go. 2d6. Come on, these dice. Rough. That's 11 damage to that guy.
All right.
And then
Before you do anything else,
Urge.
so Wayne
Yeah.
stepped up to this tree and cut into it twice, set it on fire,
Mm-hmm.
radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then Kira pulled down the mask, slashed it a bunch of times as well, and it was like timber. It was like wavering back and forth, like it was about to fall. And then from where you're standing, Max, you swing out Gallows. The blade flies off on the chain, strikes the weak point where it's barely holding on, teetering back and forth in the sort of like cleaved gap that's been created by Kira and Wayne,
Power of friendship.
and the power of friendship. And that is more than enough. The tree stops wavering and it just starts falling backwards, where it lands with a loud crash, leaving just a stump behind.
Bro stole my kill.
True.
Get good. Do 3 points of damage to the other tree.
Which one?
No. Yeah. Okay. And then trees can't be frightened, right?
Mm.
Can I try to frighten
I
number
mean-
one? Has to roll a wisdom saving throw, DC 13, because I'm a baby.
It makes it.
Nice.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the one I tickled though, so it's okay. It makes sense.
I'm sorry. You what?
What?
You what?
Yeah, what,
You
mate?
what?
I think that's
I
it.
can't believe
Oh, wait,
Summer
no.
says we don't do
Oh
good
yeah, that's true.
British accents.
I know. He has his ears plugged, so he can't hear our
Good.
gorgeous accents.
He doesn't deserve to hear them.
He doesn't. He really hasn't earned it. I think those are both of my actions, both attacks.
Hell yeah.
Excellent work.
Thank you. I'm trying to be better at this.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
2 trees still standing. Hunter. It is you, and it is Callisto.
So I've spent a lot of time in the Heartwood. How common is this type of occurrence?
Very uncommon. In fact, I don't think you've ever experienced anything like this. There were, of course, like stories of, and you probably saw some of this yourself, of the trees like moving. And you were always like told that it was the will of Ak just like working through them, like they were extensions of the planet itself, but never in like aggression, like always in terms of just like a tree that bears fruit, like lowering its branches so that it was easier for you all to collect them, or moving out of the way if you were trying to establish like a temporary settlement or something like that.
Okay, because yeah, I don't think Hunter likes this. This doesn't feel right. I don't think they're particularly. They understand why, but they're not particularly thrilled that their friends just decimated that tree. And I'm probably going to make a lot of D&D people angry with me for what I'm about to do, but I think Hunter is going to make the call to use speak with plants
Okay.
because they want to know what's going on.
Listen, I support you.
Ah, same. Rarely
I don't
use
have
spell.
that ability.
Let's see what happens.
It's true. It's absolutely true. Okay. Yeah. Very cool. What do you say?
I think Hunter just steps over to the tree closest to them, puts their hand against the bark, and just asks, "What is happening? Why are you doing this?"
Interesting. And obviously the tree doesn't speak back to you, but you get the impression that you are connecting to something. When you do hear a response, just in your mind, it says, "Ah, will know. There you are."
What do you want?
Not so much. I want mostly, I want my home back. For me and my family. And I'd very much like to meet you. After all, you're part of that family.
What?
You must have figured it out by now. Where you come from?
This is Hunter, and Hunter doesn't know how to lie, and so Hunter just says, "You seem to know a lot more about me than I know about myself."
Well, I could teach you all about yourself.
And what exactly is the cost of that?
For you and your fellows? Nothing. We spent centuries in that other world, and all we want is to take back what's rightfully ours.
And so what you're saying is no cost. if we stand down.
Well, yes. That goes without saying. You might be family, but you're still mortal.
Why me? Why are you interested in me?
Because it's my blood that flows through your veins. Because you are of me.
Are you so sure of that?
I like to keep track of the things that belong to me.
I don't think I like to be spoken about in that way.
Well, then I suppose you have choices to make. Because you could keep on this doomed to fail march to Haven and face whatever other challenges and threats you might encounter along the way. And if you survive all that, well, who knows what's going to be waiting for you when you get there. Or you stop fighting me and you accept what it is that you are. And maybe we can find a place for you. After all, I am indebted to you. We all are. We wouldn't be here without you. Just like you wouldn't be here without me. Funny how that works.
And when you say stop fighting you, just let you control me? Do whatever you want with me?
Well, that's the beauty of what we are, isn't it? We can do whatever we want. You could do whatever you want. Once I control everything again, who would stop you?
But you're causing so much pain.
Only if they fight me. There's easier ways.
I don't think I like you very much.
Ah, how very human of you.
Well, as you pointed out, that is what I am.
And such a shame, too. Well, I'm sure this won't be the last time we speak. But just remember, you've only got so much room in that head of yours for memories. And I won't stop digging. And that exchange takes place roughly over the course of a couple of seconds. As you step back from where you've touched the tree, as you feel that connection sever. I believe Speak with Plans is a standard action, but is there anything else you'd like to do? Or not a standard action, an action.
Given everything that just transpired, no, I think Hunter is just essentially standing there in shock, just staring at the tree with their hands still stretched out.
All right. And what about Callisto?
I think. I don't know if we should maybe leave it up to dice roll, because I think Callisto is going to do one of two things. I think either one, he's going to try to clear a path forward for the group to move through, or he's going to attack on Hunter's behalf.
That's fair. Technically, Hunter has to give Callisto a command. So if Hunter doesn't give Callisto a command, yeah, all right, cool. So Callisto is, I will say that Callisto will like move closer to you in a protective sort of way, especially sensing like what has gone on, but he's not going to attack or anything like that because you have not given the command. So with that in mind, now it is tree number one's turn. And Max, you are the obvious tempting target right there. So 2 tree branches are going to come down
Agreed.
more or less on top of you as you. Wow.
Cool.
All right. Well, that is truly awful. Jesus Christ. 16 and 11.
The 16 would hit, but I am going to use my tails reaction. It like comes up like a shield. I'm gonna roll a d8.
Okay.
And I add 5 to my AC, so I have 20 AC currently.
Okay. All right.
So you don't hit me.
So you managed to get out of the way of one, and then you kind of like deflect the other one with your strong tail claw.
I'm not very dexterous, but I'll like a whoa, and then the tail just instinctively wraps around me,
Very
like a
cool.
big hand over me.
Very cool. And then number 2 is going to attack Hunter.
Yep, I figured.
And that's going to be a 27 and a 24.
They both hit.
All right. 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And it's top of the round, where tree number 3 would have taken fire damage, but you successfully felled it, which means we are going straight to Kelly.
Okay. Gonna call lightning down on top of tree 2.
Okay.
So it can make a dex save if it would like.
I mean,
It
it'll
is
try.
entitled. It is entitled to the attempt.
What is the DC?
15.
Okay,
might make
that
it.
is a fail.
Oh, okay. Well, R.I.P. to it. Those are D8s. I need D10s.
You should have used advantage on me, by the way, because I attacked recklessly.
Oh, okay, well, that's fair. I'm not gonna stress about. Well, sure, why not? One of those is definitely not gonna hit. One of them is a 29. So I think even
Okay.
with your shield, you're still gonna
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning halved. 'Cause I'm
Cool.
raging.
So 9.
So 20 points of electricity damage.
To 2.
And then to 2. And
Cool.
then the spiritual weapon is gonna take its go as well. 23 to hit.
Yep.
Presume. Ooh. 11 more points of damage.
Okay. Very cool.
Bipped, bopped.
Bipped and bopped. Dog, come on. Cool. Keyboard's having some issues here.
And I'm also gonna take just a little scoot right over here away from tree 1. Just a 5-foot step away from tree 1 because I feel like he might have been a little too close for my comfort.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's a good call, probably. Very good. Wayne.
All right.
On to you.
On to me. Wayne, with a bonus action, he reaches toward his Gritsky stick, and just as he reaches it, it transforms into sort of a chainsaw, pulls the ripcord on it, and flames erupt along the cord of the chainsaw as I cast Searing Smite. I'm going to chop into this motherfucker. I am going to go ahead and double check something real quick, but with just first thing I'm going to do is just take my first attack. E is plus 10, 15 plus 10 is 25 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
All right, so 25 to hit, and I'm just going to take my second attack now before I roll damage.
That's good.
Yeet. That's an 8 plus 10, it's an 18 to hit.
Also a hit, yes.
All right, so those two hit. Okay, I have a question. So for Polar Master, if a creature enters my reach, I can take an extra attack on them as an opportunity. Do you think that means if it walks toward me or if I can walk toward it?
I think that means if it walks towards you.
Makes sense. So yeah. I'll go ahead and then just those first 2 attacks. This first damage that I'm rolling is regular slashing damage. That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And this is a d6 of fire damage. That is 1 extra point of fire damage. Let's go.
It's maybe a little bit more than that.
On that first attack, I'll also Divine Smite, because that's what Paladins do.
That's what Paladins do.
I'll go ahead and roll 2d8s. That's 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
All right.
Very cool.
Now back to slashing damage. That is another 9 points of slashing damage.
Hell yeah.
And then let's go ahead and Divine Smite again, because that's what Paladins do. That is an extra 7 points of radiant damage. All right, let me go ahead and mark off like 3 spell slots. All right.
Very cool. Yeah, you get the like start of the chainsaw. It doesn't quite begin. Yep. It takes you a second to get it going, but once it goes, you like swing it around, cut into the tree from one side, swing it around to the other side, cut into the tree from the other side, carve a path like where it kind of meets in the middle. So kind of starts that same sort of like teetering seesaw to either side action. Doesn't look like it is as close to falling as the other one, but maybe Kira can change that because it is, in fact, Kira's turn.
I mean, maybe we'll see. We'll see how
We'll
this
see.
goes.
We'll see.
We're going in. We're gonna use being the wings of the team. I'm gonna bring in the speed.
Hell yeah! This is
I'm
what
going
you guys
to,
always did.
Correct. I am, sort of once again gliding by Wayne. There may be a wink from under the mask as he's moving forward. And we're going to attack. And I got my bonus action this round, so we're for sure going to flurry.
Yeah, we
All
are.
right, first 2 attacks. That is... hey, nat 20. Let's fucking go.
Fuck yeah.
All right, second
Get it,
attack.
get it.
Let's see.
Let's go.
Below. Okay.
That horny
Second
wink.
attack's an 18.
Oh, it's horny.
Such a
I
horny
winked.
wink.
I guess that was too much.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
that
I
was too
guess.
horny.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I missed
Such a
it, but
horny
like
one.
if I had seen it, I wouldn't have had that question.
I was gonna say, it's not like you used one of your extra arms to slap his ass. Come on now.
Right. There was no ass slapping. Like, come
Use
on
your
now.
extra
right,
arm to
okay.
hold
No
my
one
hand.
slapped anyone's ass yet.
Like, come on now. We could be
I
doing
mean, well,
so
the
much
game's
work.
not over. We're
Yeah.
in the game, baby.
I said
Like, come on now.
yeah. I said
All
yeah.
right. Cool. No, that's fair. All right. You said we have an event. Can I use one? Because that was a 2.
Please.
That was
Please
cool
do.
games. I don't want it.
Please use them.
So when you say it like that, I don't wanna, but I'm gonna
Oh,
because
use
I
it.
want to hit this thing. All right.
You sure about that? But
All right. That is yeah. So that's an 18 to hit.
that's it.
Okay. Cool. And then 4th attack. That's an 11. So no,
Take another one.
probably not. No,
Stop it, Will.
absolutely. I'm not gonna get greedy. Come
Listen.
on, hello.
Hello?
Hello. I can't. It's in there.
Yeah.
Hello?
It's in there.
Hello?
Hello. All right, so that was three attacks. Yeah. Okay, 6, 9, that's 15. 15 plus 11 is 26.
That's for sure a hit. Or was that damage?
Oh, that was all the damage. I hit 3
Okay.
times out of 4.
For a total of 26?
Yeah.
Amazing.
For a total of 26.
Cool.
Yeah. And also, I am like running in, doing a wacky smacky, and then continuing to run past. We'll swing back around.
Right. Amazing.
Canon name Wacky Smack.
Wacky smacky.
Yeah. That's the name of this maneuver.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Absolutely.
Careful with that noise.
Oh, my bad.
So we summon them juggalos up here. We're trying to keep them out of here.
But Julia, that's your brand.
No.
That's your demographic.
No. I don't. No.
Our focus testing shows that you're huge with the
That's-
Juggalo
that's it for your
demographic.
boy.
Kira, you sweep through in that exact maneuver, curving around the outside of the tree after you sort of heave at the old wacky smacky. And as you do so, you kind of like cleave straight through what little bit of that trunk remains in the middle. And the tree does, in fact, start to creak and then fall back. Similarly, you've downed another one, leaving just a stump behind.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfuckers out here stealing my kills. My KD looks awful.
Get good, I
Lovingly
guess.
stealing.
Yeah,
Just
kidding.
it's just
How
teamwork.
friendship.
It's all teamwork. You don't want to team on your own.
Right. Right. It's like you're getting the assists all day, babes. Like that number, that's up there.
Yeah,
That's
That's true.
all day
solid.
long.
It's gold, man. Platinum even.
Listen,
I
if we win this victory royale, you'll still get the crown.
You
No.
know, everybody in the organization gets a Super Bowl ring. Doesn't mean I got to play in the field. You know, I didn't throw the winning touchdown. Could have though. I'm an
Coulda.
I
accountant.
mean,
I'm crunching the fucking numbers.
You're still the MVP.
That's
You
true.
really are the financial
It's
director
true.
here.
It's true.
What's up?
It is Max's turn.
So yeah, it is. So Gallows is still by where the stump tree is. Instead of pulling Gallows in, I think I'm just gonna like swing Gallows out and around. It can be flavor, I don't know. To hit the first tree, and then when Gallows comes back, Max will just like meet it halfway and punch the tree with Gallows as well.
Hell yeah.
So I'll just roll all of my attacks since it's the same type of
Please.
attack, so it's really easy to do.
Please do.
Well, let's see. Oh, and I'm gonna attack recklessly, so this will be the first one with advantage, which isn't great. It's gonna be an 18 for the first attack.
That sure is a hit.
Yay! And then the second attack will be a 19.
Also a hit.
That's fine. Cool. And then I will do damage, which will be a D12 and a D12 and a 1D6 and a 2D6. And I'll have to just roll the D6s again. That's fine. Okay. So that's 10, 15, 17, pause, 17, plus, that's 20, that's 26, 28, slashing damage with Gallows.
All right.
And you know what? Go ahead and have that tree make another wisdom saving throw.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
It's a fail.
Oh,
Great.
Not surprising.
That tree's scared.
Okay, well. All right.
I feel so unnecessarily mean in this situation.
I mean, it failed the saving throw. I don't know that it could be scared, but carry on.
You know, I think Max can feel it in his bones. Like
Yeah.
if trees could be afraid, I think he the tail like swings around him instead of
Right.
being protected and kind of flares like peacock style. So he looks really big to the tree, bigger than usual. And he's like, "This tree's scared, y'all."
Raph,
say,
I thought you were gonna like describe the dinosaur from Jurassic Park with the frills, but you went with peacock
Yeah.
instead.
Nah,
Much more
I guess
Max.
technically
That's Max to a
I mean, to be
T.
fair,
birds.
peacocks are monsters.
For sure.
They
Sorry, go ahead.
are.
Basically
beautiful
dinosaurs.
monsters. Basically dinosaurs.
They
Mm-hmm. And I stink. That's it.
That's it?
That's it. I'm
Thanks for
fast.
telling us, I guess.
I'm
Wow.
fast, man.
That's so funny.
Cool. So you swing the gallows blade around on the chain from where it felled the other tree. It smacks into the side of this tree. You jerk it back so that it connects to the haft again, and then you swing it one more time. Fantastic. Good work. You did hurt it. You've started to carve up this tree, which was essentially untouched before. So
I had 3 damage on it.
okay. Sure.
Oh,
I'll sleep
and I
on the
got,
3.
I got, what, 9 on it earlier?
Yeah.
Force damage
Functionally
on it.
untouched. Yeah. That's what I said.
It had a scratched out little heart on it. You know what I mean?
Sure,
There's
sure,
a carving
yeah.
there.
MM plus hunt or MM plus H question mark.
It just says a heart and it says hacks on it.
Hacks. Yeah.
It's cute.
Very cute. Very cute. Speaking of hacks, Hunter, you want to do anything?
So Hunter is not looking so great.
Crying is a free action.
Yeah.
They are
Hunter's
not
looking so
crying.
great. Tell me something
Uh,
new.
Are you
they,
meaning not great as in like your hit points are maybe
as
a
in
little
my
low,
hit
buddy?
points are not in a great place.
Yeah.
A little-
not,
Oh.
not great.
You get a little bopped, a little booped.
Corey,
You all are
What?
monsters.
so needlessly mean.
What?
Absolute monsters.
Love you.
Love it.
They take after
Uh,
my DM.
I mean, so I think what Hunter is going to do is ask Callisto to change forms and then swing on and ask him to get them out of range.
Okay. All right. And I'm assuming you're going ground form, which is very reasonable. So yeah, that'll be your action, and then your bonus action commanding Kira. I'm sorry, not Kira. The Callisto, and that makes sense. You kind of jump on Callisto's back, and then Callisto can get you out of there. At least kinda. Sorry, Kira's on the outskirts, which is why I was thinking of them. So put you there on Callisto, delete the other Callisto, and then you should be able to move yourself. I think, maybe. Yeah, cool. Or no? Normally with mounts, it's interesting. Okay. Well, either way, you can move yourself. You just might have to do it one at a time.
Yeah, we'll migrate.
Yeah, so Callisto can move you like away from this whole situation. Everybody else can follow if you want to, but that's Hunter's whole turn. Tree number 1 is up, and I think first we're gonna go after Max. It does have 2 juicy targets right in front of it, so one's going for Max. Right up first. That's
And you get advantage.
okay, good, because that was
I
a
attacked recklessly.
4.
Nice.
It's even worse. 14 does not hit you, correct?
No, does not.
Right. One on Wayne, 19.
That hits.
All right, Wayne, you are going to take
That's so mean.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Brother.
Wayne, like a fucking brick wall, just looks like one of these trees is hanging on by a little piece of bark, but wavers for a second and then falls forward, is back on his toes.
All right, now you got to tell me if you're an object or structure, because that does affect things.
I am an object and a structure. I am a block of ice of a man.
Oh, shit. Well, that's going to be like 32 points of damage then, but
Either
I'm kidding.
way, I do have a question, DM. So if this creature is actually frightened, and if this creature it takes 4 psychic damage at the beginning of its turn because it's scared and standing next to Wayne.
It sadly cannot be scared.
Whack. What can you do?
We think it's
Yeah.
scared though.
Yeah, Max definitely.
It
I
looks
was going to
pretty
say
scared.
that particular ability is probably very hard for Max to use because I feel like he just assumes everybody is scared of him at all
Yeah.
times. So
It's like nothing's changed.
yeah, it's not working.
Max leans into Wayne, is like, tree looks scared, doesn't it?
Looks pretty fucking scared to me, bud.
Looks pretty fucking scared to me, dude.
It's just a little windy, and he's like looking at it and
Practically
shaking.
We're shaking him. Yep.
All the way back
Shaking in
around
its
to
bark.
Kelly Violet.
Alrighty.
You gonna stab it with your knives?
Yeah,
You call lightning on it?
I'm gonna totally get right up in that thing's business. No.
Well,
No, especially not because call lightning lasts for 10 minutes. So
sure.
I think
You could call
I
lightning.
could always go up and stab it if I really wanted to. However, I'm gonna look over at the little my new friend.
Mm-hmm.
See that they're still here. And I'm just gonna shoot some lightning at this tree. It may make a dex save if it would like, if it's so inclined to make a
Yeah,
dex
I
save.
mean it'll try.
It's
It does not.
allowed. It is entitled to try to save its life.
It failed.
Trees do be getting hit by lightning.
Trees do be getting hit by lightning.
So that's a 10. That's a 10.
A lot of 10s.
So it's 25 points of lightning damage.
Damn.
Ouch. Ouch.
Ouchie.
And then I'm just gonna and then I'm not going to move. So that my spiritual weapon may
Slam into it.
come up. Yeah, just ping pong slides just right up into it
Nice.
to smack it. Maybe.
Maybe.
It is a maybe. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Then it doesn't. It like for flavor wise, it like bounces into it, but it probably just like
not
a
enough
tennis
lightning.
ball hitting a tree.
Yeah, your friend though over there in the corner is gonna act. I forgot that they existed last turn, but that's okay. And they successfully recharged, so they're going to move. They're going to leap forward just a little bit in that same spread angled stance, and another blast of lightning is going to erupt from their mouth towards the tree, which is going to try to make a saving throw, which it is going to do, sadly. But, in this case, that lightning is just going to kind of like splash against it. This tree is not as hurt, so its trunk is still very strong. It's going to take some lightning damage. That is Kelly and her entourage, which brings us to Wayne.
All right, I'm going to make a couple attacks with this guy. Attack number 1, this is plus 10. Yeet. 12 plus 10 is 22.
That's it.
Oh, hey, Juniper. This is attack number 2. That is 14 plus 10 is 24.
That's a hit.
I'm going to go ahead and Divine Smite on both of those. Both of those Divine Smites are going to be level 2. I'm just going to go ahead and get the damage out of the way, though, because I know it's depends on what the damage is. All right. So as far as slashing damage goes, that is 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
Followed by 16 slashing damage. Let's go. And then 2 second level Divine Smites equates to 6 d8s. Let's go ahead and roll those bad boys. Ooh, yeah. That's 30 points of damage.
Hell.
And then lastly, I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm going to spin the chainsaw around and hit it with the butt of the chainsaw. That is a 2 plus 10, 2 plus 10, just 12 hit.
12 does not hit. You could spend another advantage though if you want.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna spend an advantage. Fuck this tree, man. Yeah. Yeet. That is a 6 plus 10. It's a 16 hit.
16 sadly does not hit.
Son of a fuck this tree, man. And Wayne, since he's using like radiant damage for Wayne that's like icy, so the chain of the chainsaw is like little spikes of ice, and every single spike it just like shatters the moment it hits the tree and just like chips into it, like and then it just continues to wind, but there's no more ice. Wayne's like, fuck, I'm out of juice.
This is a much older and stronger tree, which is maybe a little bit heartbreaking for Hunter. But I mean, if Hunter could see it, fortunately, they are running away.
Watch out, guys. This is a super old tree.
Can't see with tears in your eyes.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
What?
Needlessly mean, Maximilian.
Yikes.
The bullying that's going on.
How dare you talk to Hunter like that? Not on my watch, Max Miller.
Hunter's
Not
gonna
on my
cry.
watch.
Wayne is being real ornery.
Kira, it's your turn. And this tree does not look like it's long for this world.
Perfect. Okay, well then we just gotta hope that we make it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's a 23 and a 19.
Both hits. Playing all the hits tonight.
Hell yeah. So that's 6 plus 9, that's 15 points of damage.
And it falls.
Hell yeah. I think Kira just sort of like hits up the tree, like using some of the branches to get up and just knock a bunch of it down and tip it away from the group. So,
Cool.
so it's not falling on any of us.
Absolutely. Yeah, this tree falls straight back. You hear, Hunter, as you were riding away, you hear another loud third crash as that last tree falls. Are you stopping?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They stop and turn back.
Fantastic. You have survived your fight with 3 trees.
Nice.
This feels like that was incredibly fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. That
just
last
totally.
tree was quaking.
That doesn't change the fact that this
Yeah.
still feels like it was fucked up. I don't know.
Now, when you say quaking, what do you mean?
It was
do you mean?
afraid. It was scared.
Of what?
Shivering.
Of what?
Peacock feathers.
As the mask comes back up. Yep. Terrifying.
You gotta say that was pretty fucked up, but at the same time, and then Wayne heals himself for like 40 points of damage. It's like huge gashes across like his arms and his like I just imagine got hit like in the back of the head by these trees, so like huge like tears in the back of his neck and head. So it was like heal up, hair grows back, thick mane. And then I give 5 points of healing to Max as well.
Yo, thanks.
I was gonna say, when Hunter comes back, Kelly can also heal them. She's kind of eyeballing this creature now. So she's like, "All right, come here. Do you want another scratch?"
It does want another scratch. It accepts your scratch.
It's like, oh, how did you know?
Yes.
Are you okay? I guess.
Yeah,
I guess you're in it now, huh?
So
Is this like normal?
it might be the new normal.
Kelly, does this feel normal to you?
Nah, no.
I think we should ask Hunter that. They did touch the tree. Maybe they have some insight.
Hunter, do you come back?
Also, before the arms go away, Wayne's getting a slap on the ass. I'm sorry. Carry on.
I want 3 high fives and then 1 slap on the ass.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
Good game. Good game.
No problem. Good game.
Good game.
GG.
And so, yes, I would imagine Hunter rides back in the midst of all of that. And they... I was just seeing if they remotely had a poker face. They don't. We know this, but I wanted to give them a chance.
Sure.
I think respectfully, Kelly won't call them out on it. But when they rejoin the group and she reaches up and like pats their knee to cast Healing World, which is 15. I'm sorry, I cannot do more for you. my dice were not very generous at this moment. Like she's not gonna like call them on that because that obviously makes Hunter uncomfortable. But she just does like the pat of the knee.
We're just going to face more of this if we keep going.
And are you okay if we keep fighting it?
No. I'm It wasn't fair to those trees. It's not fair to us. He's just pitting us against each other.
Very cowardly, small thing to do. You don't think there's any kind of chance he could be reasoned with like Nuada was?
Absolutely not.
Roll an insight check, Hunter.
That was a nat 20.
Let's go! There's so many
Wow.
nat 20
Go.
session! Incredible!
You were connected to this being, this entity. And fundamentally, when you were dealing with Nuada, you were always struck with this impression that he desperately wanted to understand what it was to be human and what it was to have these feelings and urges and instincts that he was utterly incapable of truly understanding at a fundamental level. With this, whatever it was, you got the impression that it did understand humans and feelings and instincts and all of that. And it only possessed absolute derision for those things.
There's no reasoning with someone like this. He's not like Nuada. He, at best, sees us as pawns on a chessboard. At worst, sees us as vermin. I don't think there's anything we can appeal to, because anything we would try to appeal to, he would have no respect for. He would just have disgust. But he essentially gave us a choice. We keep going, and more of this happens, and we maybe survive. Or we stand down.
I feel like we keep going and maybe survive. It's kind of just what we do.
Your friend bumps your hand again.
Reaches down and gives it a scritch.
We also don't have to fight everything we come across. As much as, it's kind of fun.
Just you're filled with bloodlust.
We can run. We can push past it.
For how long?
What option do we have?
As long
Walk
as it's
away?
necessary.
Yeah, till we get there, right? I mean, we're dealing with like fungusy toenails right now. You know, till we get to the root of the problem, you know, we're just wasting our time.
Your metaphors
Exactly.
are true art form, Wayne. Have you ever thought about writing a book?
Pretty fucking dead on though, right? I was thinking about writing like a coffee table book, but that also serves as like one you can read on the toilet. But for real though, I mean, there's a big forest, and this thing probably has its tendrils and, you know, bugs and plants and everything in here. So, you know, there's a lot between us and it. There's not really any point in fighting everything.
And also, it doesn't have its claws in everything. I mean, the ladybug, this thing, but also, we came here to free you and your home from him.
We're not going to turn around now.
You're right. That is what we came here to do.
Let's go ruin that man's life.
The sky is growing dark overhead, although the hour is not late. You hear the distant roll of thunder, and it starts to rain in the heartwood. And you know that whatever decision you decide to do, whether you turn back or press on, whether you choose safety and to live or try your luck against another one of the Danan, possibly the eldest of the Danan. In this moment, you're going to have to find shelter. From the storm. So I think as you leave your discussion unanswered to get out of the rain, as you start to retreat back into the heartwood in search of somewhere dry and safe, if such a place still exists, that's where we're going to end this episode of Class Reunion.
You dirty dog.
Yeah, you know me. Oh, gosh. All right. Well, hey, let's do this and see if it breaks everything. Well, maybe. Yeah, kind of. A little bit. Sure did.
You killed.
Why do we even
you
bother,
killed us.
you know?
What are we doing
What's
here?
the point? Am I right?
Stand by.
So dumb.
Yeah.
All right. I think everybody is audible. I think I more or less fixed it. Yeah.
Hello.
We're good. Cool. So, yeah, that was Class Reunion. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I know we all did, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much fun.
It was a great game.
I'm just gonna.
Love me some combat. Let's go.
That was good combat.
Mm-hmm.
It's real good.
Yeah.
It's nice when you know what you're doing. Feels good, dude.
Feels good.
Wow. Usually
Feels
I'm
so good.
filled with anxiety.
I was gonna say this is the fanciest fighting people have gotten to do in a while.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. And that's, you know, like just because that's what the story demanded, it's not because it's a lot harder to plan a combat or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, obviously.
Yeah, it's just the natural flow of
Yeah.
the story. So,
Mhm.
yeah. All right, cool.
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
Go
Listen, it
around.
led to the speak with plants scene, and that was sick.
Honestly,
That was
I was like, speak
absolutely
with
sick.
plants.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You never get to see that spell used.
That was
It's true. No,
awesome.
that was
Listen,
fantastic.
I'm so glad somebody could do it because I was sitting here like, we can't tell them that we're not here, that we mean no harm. We can't tell this tree that we come in peace and to back off.
You can't. You cannot.
Wouldn't have listened, but we
Wouldn't have
tried.
listened. Wouldn't have
Yeah.
listened.
Nan could have done it.
Can we have taken some of the wood with us?
I mean, sure. If you want
Piece
to.
of bark?
Wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it's pretty.
Replant the tree from the bark.
Yeah.
From the bark. If you just dig it
Yeah.
up, put it in
That's how
put the
trees
baby in
work.
the
yeah.
basket,
That
float it
is,
on down the
yes.
river.
That's botany right there.
Put it on there. There you go. Put it
Bury
on
the
down
baby in the dirt.
river.
Grow a new tree.
Grow a tree.
Yep.
Baby in the dirt.
Uh,
Gotta add that one to
Amazing.
your notes.
True. Please and thank you.
put
Yeah.
the
All right.
baby in
Cool.
the dirt.
Are we okay?
That was so
know.
fast.
To be honest.
You're on it. Damn.
I can't find my notes for anything important, but if you say put the baby in the fucking basket, I'm
What are
ready
you,
On
to
it.
go.
what are you
but-
talking about? That is what's important.
Bro, honestly, even these are my notes. Even those are put the baby in the basket. What is wrong with me?
You're
Literally.
possessed, buddy.
I
Yeah.
don't know,
I
dude.
think you're haunted by that
Incredible.
baby picture,
I
honestly.
don't know, dude. What happens when I get on the screen?
What happens?
There's something in this new apartment that's just possessing you.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
You should look into
I
that.
don't know.
Or it's just Junie speaking
So,
through you.
is this
That's
Amityville?
truly what it is.
Yes.
That's what it is.
That's what
She's
it
right
is.
here. She's always with me.
Amityville townhouse. Yeah.
Amityville Downhouse, yeah.
I wait to pick her up till the outro, but she is here speaking
Hell
through
yeah.
me.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, speaking of the outro, let's do that real quick. So, starting off, GD, what do you got going on? Who are you?
I am JD. You can find me on the internet at JD Not Jason Dean. Crew causing some problems on purpose. And then I'll be back on Friday to finish up a second season of Secrets and Shadows. And I'm excited to see where that takes us. And then the last thing I'll plug is next Wednesday, I'll be over on the Lost Caravan. We will be doing a game of 10 candles. It's going to be fun. We're all going to die. We're all looking forward to it. So, you might want to check that holiday horror out if you are so inclined.
Oh yeah. Been
You'll see
saving
me
up,
cry, maybe. But that character doesn't cry, so who knows?
been saving up my Lost Caravan channel points for some villain points, so that's very exciting.
It's a great
That-
time to
that
use
one
it.
was
10
on your
candles,
list,
you can
wasn't
blow
it?
one of our candles out.
Hell yeah. Love that. Raph.
Oh, I always forget I go second.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Raph.
Bro.
I played your bar block Max Miller tonight. I think I'm just gonna like screenshot this page and just frame it on my wall because it's been very helpful. And I won't disappoint Papa Corey again. What else is happening? Everything's calm this week. I'll probably be here for a season 2 Secrets 2 Shadows finale. Is it the finale?
It is.
Wow. Already. In the chat, blowing up the chat with some bad stuff. It'll be great.
Rooting for Abigail.
Specifically for Abigail. I'm
Rooting
gonna
for Abigail.
snipe some bad stuff at Abigail. It'll be great. And then next week I'll be back on Thursday for Redacted, a post holidays pre end of year final session of the year for, at least for me, for Redacted. Very excited. JD runs it, a psychological horror homebrew game. Very, very fun. honestly very cool. Everything's chilling. It's been a single 24 hours of fun. We're just hanging out with some ghosts in our bodies, and it's fine. And then also in the future in January, other than this, Ward H. Watch out for Ward H. We're going to be recording, I think, a couple more sessions. And that's really fun as well. That's the dark universe of Academy H, Horizons, and Halcyons.
Hell yeah, you nailed it.
Yes. I don't even know what I was saying yesterday. My mind was gone.
I'll
Anyway.
spare you.
Okay.
Freedom.
But yeah, good stuff there. Scary, also run by Will.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, fun stuff. That's it.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
If there are two things I've heard about Redacted, it's that it's fun and it's fine.
It's
Crushing
fun,
it.
fine. I'll add a third. It's normal.
It's normal.
I was gonna say you missed the chance to be fun, fine, full of ghosts.
Fun,
Fun,
fine, full of ghosts.
Yes. Redacted, colon,
of
fun,
ghosts.
fine, full of ghosts.
The 3 Fs.
Just like it's class reunion, colon, even the horses are gay. Was that what you said, Q? It was good.
Class reunion, even the horses are gay.
It was
Yes.
excellent. It was excellent.
Well, to be fair, I said even the horse is gay. You know,
Yeah.
to really, fuck up the grammar and make it really impactful. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. All right. Julia.
Hello. I'm Julia. I'm Hexbot on all social media platforms. Tonight I was Kelly Violet, and on Thursday I will be Lavinia Hale, because I am also going to be with JD in Nevermember's Enigma. She's got one arm. She's got a patron that's an elephant the size of a corgi,
And she's a cop.
and she's a cop, and none of her roommates like her. So she's just going through it. One-armed, going through it, living an existence. And then that's it for me until the new year. I'm gonna have a nice quiet end of the year here.
Hell yeah. Amazing. All right, Julia. And Corey/Juniper.
Hi, I'm Corey. I'm Pookie. I've played Wayne tonight. I had a really fun time. This is Juniper. She slept a lot tonight, so she had a pretty great time. That's right, Corey. I had a great time. She loved that. She had a great time with that. Taking a note from Roth, I realized that I need to just screenshot this image and put it on my wall because it's super helpful. It's everything I'll ever need to know. Big things are coming. I don't know if you guys saw, but recently Twitter became X. So catch me on X tonight, 3 a.m. Big news drops. Keep your notifications on, but you don't want to miss it. So it's 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. Remember to delete Twitter, download X. I'll be there. You'll be there. Juniper might be there. She's a cat, so she kind of does her own thing. See me next year as Wayne Hovacek. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
Corey, don't forget you gotta use X to tell them people to vote for you in the audio version.
I was
Vote for me
gonna
in
do
the
that.
audio. I was gonna say that, but then I forgot. Vote for
Vote
me.
for
Vote for me. Vote for me.
Do it, or Corey will be your sleep paralysis demon in 2024. Just hold on one second. Yeah, real quick. There we go. Just so you know what you're getting yourself into if you don't. Yeah, there we go. That's what you got to look forward to if you don't vote for Corey. Glad we're on the same page with that. Hello. Hi, my name is Will. I have been your storyteller tonight for Class Reunion. I do this a bunch here live from the apocalypse, and there's some other stuff coming up soon that I made a whiteboard about. Tomorrow night, if you enjoyed me doing a bad Scottish accent tonight, you can enjoy me doing another bad Scottish accent tomorrow night when we record Cryptic Community College, our Monster of the Week actual play podcast, live here on the channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Friday, I will be back as Abigail Donatelli, the best worst girl, for the series finale of A Season of Secrets and Shadows. That's what I got going on in the immediate future. No Academy H during the holiday season, but we were made it to the finals. We made it to the finals of the Audioverse Awards, which I still cannot believe is a real sentence that I'm saying out loud. We are eligible for 4 different categories: best guest voices, best recurring voices, best production, best director. So yeah, if you go to audioverseawards.net/vote, which I will put in the chat very soon, you can help us maybe win that, which would be absolutely wild. But yeah, it's a huge honor just to make it this far. It's honestly insane to me that we made it this far. So there's the link if you want to do that. When Academy H returns, which I think will be on January 7th, it's looking like we will be down 1 player with Brendan, but we will be joined by a guest star, Della, who you may have seen in some other things, will be reprising her character from the game that inspired Academy H, which is an NPC that has shown up several times in the story. It'll be very exciting, very fun. So come check that out on the 7th. Ward H will be recording in January. 2 dates. They are both weekends, both during the day, because somebody is relocating to a different time zone, which is fun and good. I think that's it. Oh, nope, it's not it. 29th. The 29th is my Hasmus game, Silent Noct, which is an Apocalypse Keys game that is holiday themed. The characters that people have made, they understood the assignments. They are heartbreaking and horrifying. So you're going to want to tune in for that. It's going to be a very good time. It's going to be fucked up. Not going to sugarcoat it. Anyway, that's it for me. Moving on to our special guest, Q.
Champion.
Hi, hello, I'm Q. You can find me on like most social media platforms at this point as Midnight Inc. That's Midnight_INQ. Q is my name. I'm sure you get it. I'm gonna be back here on Friday for the finale for season 2 of The Secrets, The Shadows. Then the Thursday after that is Redacted. So we're hoping to, be there for that. I have things coming down the pipeline. I'll probably start like actually talking about it come January, but just know that I have a project in the works. We have full cast. I'm very excited. So yeah, that's it. Other than that, I ain't got shit going on. If you like Magic, I also like Magic. Magic the Gathering, not Magic Tricks, though I do also enjoy those. But I would not go to a con for that. I would go to the con for the cards. Anyway, that's it. I'm rambling. I'm tired. I would like to go home now.
That's extremely fair. Thank you so much, Q. I'm also very excited for that project. And I meant to say earlier, Friday, come back for 'Tis the Season of Secrets and Shadows. Is that anything? Yeah, maybe.
Tis the
That was
season
good.
for
Tis the
Secrets and
season of
Shadows.
Secrets
Okay,
and
yeah,
Shadows.
that
Okay.
works. I like
Yeah.
that.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is very validating. If you're not already following us and you want to keep up with us, you can follow us on various social medias. Those are in the chat, or you can join the Discord community, which is a great place full of great people, and we would love to have you be a part of it. But that's going to be it for us here tonight. I think if they are still live, which they are, we're going to raid Amber, who is a very good friend of ours, who you can also see this Friday for 'Tis the Season of Secrets and Shadows. Yeah, we'll just say hi, be friendly, but from all of us here, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
Good
everybody.
night, everybody.
Good
Thanks.
night,
everybody.
everybody. Good night, everybody.
And good luck.
Night, everybody.
Any second now.
Sweet.
Where's the thing? There it is. Nope, that's not it.